Oh, well, let's get out of here. I'm gonna look at the screen and we're gonna zoom in on it.
Yep. I don't have there's no transition set up for that.
No, I'm zooming in on it.
I see.
That's
here
nothing
we go.
to do with the camera.
We saw a Smashville ban and a FD and Battlefield ban. So now we're gonna see PS2 as the actual stage here. And both of them, both projectile players, just setting up right now.
We fit with the big breath. Oh,
that's,
no!
Yeah, that's an immediate SD from Alya, unfortunately. And you can't just go around handing out homie stocks in bracket. Sorry.
No, I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'd feel bad about it, but I wouldn't.
I don't know if I ever could. I wouldn't feel bad about it. Meanwhile, Dev is sitting here. He's definitely holding the momentum, even minus the SD. Before the SD, granted it was only 10 seconds, but before the SD, we saw Dev being the one who was holding most of that. Additionally, we saw that reversed up B, that basically every Link main on Earth should be doing. When recovering, you should hit them with the reverse up B so that the last hit, if you manage to clip them with it, sends out toward the blast zone instead of in toward the stage. So we've seen Dev do some fun stuff with these bombs. We haven't seen the full extent of what Link can do with bombs. The Wii Fit, getting the snipe. So not only interrupting Clever between his up smash attacks, so hitting him between the second and third strikes of the up smash, but also getting the snipe with the soccer ball off stage. Now keep in mind, it's even stocks, and even though Alya is down a decent percent,
it's not over.
It's not over.
However,
and
you have to think that if you're Alya, you're kicking yourself by that SD. You'd be ahead right now.
Yeah,
you'd absolutely be ahead.
And that's the concern. But even counting that SD, you know, Alya is definitely holding in there, dropping shield or that shield poke. I'm not even actually sure if that move can shield poke like that. So I'd assume that it was just dropping shield, getting caught in that up smash. Oh, and getting the deep breathing in. He's good with catching
that back air out of nowhere. Ooh, if only a down smash would have successfully covered both those options. I believe
so. Well, F smash also hits both directions, but down smash I think has slightly longer range. It goes it's just deeper. So I think it comes out a little bit more. Trying to get the spike
down
on
air
that.
probably would have finished it, but it went for the soccer ball instead.
All right,
nice.
And basically
and
even
managing
now.
to even things back up.
Even despite the SD.
Great play from Alya here, and I want to say a great environment. Both these guys, everything's playing very well. Big spike doesn't connect, unfortunately. It would have been a good stage bounce.
And you have to imagine what Alya will be feeling.
Oh,
that's
no!
it. I was about to say you have to imagine what Alya would be feeling if he ended up losing this match despite it being so close because of that SD, but it doesn't matter because we saw the really weak spike come out there, and that pulled it away. That took it. That was just enough.
Stuff.
And that's the problem with Link's recovery is that it really has that you know, it really has that lack of versatility in that regard. Where if you get that even the weak spike at a very low percent, there's not really too much that you can do to come back from it.
No, absolutely not. Both Yoshi stages are banned, and now it's up to Clever to pick that counter pick. You know, what would be a good place for him to go? I think both these guys have a very fine range. I mean, Link benefits more from camping, but
yeah,
not
I'm
by
thinking
much.
something like I think Battlefield would be fine, but Clever's the one banning Battlefield in the first one, so I'm wondering if he's very confident on there. The only
looks like we're
problem
going
is
to Smashville.
the only problem is that the more range you give Link, or the more space you give Link, the more space that you give Wii Fit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, Link has more projectiles, especially more versatile projectiles to deal with that distance, but I still think that Wii Fit can probably handle whatever stage Link can handle.
For sure. I agree with that assessment for the most part. I think there are some stages that Link might excel at a little better. I'm thinking maybe something like Lilat, where Wii Fit may not be able to get in as well due to the smaller, disjointed hitboxes. But we are seeing the town, or is it Smashville? Smashville, sorry. We are seeing the Smashville pick. 53% on the Wii Fit already.
less than 15 seconds in. I'll tell you what. Ooh.
But coming back already.
Oh. I love seeing these freeform strings.
Me too, me too. Lots of adaptation from the players to get these off. Getting that reverse up B like I was talking about. And that would have been a really good time to actually blow up the bomb, but it doesn't matter because it still got the Gimp. Still ended up taking it.
And it's, I mean, not that I don't believe Clever was thinking that through this way, but it sometimes happens that what would have been a Gimp with the bomb gets ruined by an awkward pop-up from the explosion hitbox.
Yep.
So in that case, it was probably the best decision.
But Alya taking it back and honestly actually holding the momentum now. Wondering if Clever's really gonna be able to do much to this. I mean, we know that Alya SD'd at a very early percent in the last game, and even then, messing up the bomb recovery that makes up for the SD in the last one. Both players have SD'd now, and maybe they can clear their minds. But I'm thinking that Clever's probably a little tilted now. You can see some panic options from him, really coming out.
It definitely looks like we're heading straight towards a 2-0 here. However, Clever is keeping his distance, and that is one thing that he can do. Rack up those percents with the repeat boomerang and arrow. Alya almost takes the entire game with that down air.
I don't know if this is Alya's playstyle with Wii Fit, or if Alya is playing it like this for this matchup in particular, but seeing the Wii Fit play the much closer game, playing the melee rushdown game instead of the projectile game, is really good for this particular matchup in this situation. So we might see the stocks even out here.
We very well might, but we're not likely to see the game go anywhere other than where it seems, as we are a full stock.
That's it. Yep, back here out of shield.
Clean, clean, clean as Alya takes it 2-0 to progress us through.
Yeah, and that's gonna... you know what, and I'll go out on a limb and say that is not the ACleverName that we have seen many times surprise us in bracket. I'm not sure how much time he's gotten to warm up today, or maybe he's just not feeling it today. But either way, that is not the Clever that we're used to seeing.
Yeah.